Good morning, students of grade 10 matriculation stream. This is Miss Meher Munir. In this video, we are starting our content number 6 of English literature, which is professions. The chapter professions in your book on page number 7 is divided in two professions. They are telling us about two professions. The first one is teaching and the second one is fishing. So in this video, we will only be learning the first profession, which is teaching. So teaching is the very basic profession that we all might have an aim of becoming a teacher in future, or any other. We have a right, or we have a choice to choose any of other profession in the future, but in this book or in this academic session, we will be learning how noble the profession teaching is. You know what the best part is? When you ask a teacher to explain the beauty or the importance of his profession. So I'm the happiest right now to explain the importance and the beauty of my future profession. We all had a misconception like teaching is a teacher is someone who comes up with a proper gesture and a stick in his hand, or working on the whiteboard or the blackboard, opening the books, reading out the books, and making us completing the exercises and completing the academic session. But teacher is someone, or is the person who knows how to read God's word, be it written on the human art or the holy book or in nature. Hence, it is the person basically who is only guiding you to do any of the thing regarding to your life, whether it is regarding to your life or it is regarding to your book. Even if at some times you are guiding your friend to do anything, you are at that time the teacher of your friend. You are at that time the teacher, and the friend is the student. Whenever we are willing to guide someone, whenever we are willing to teach someone, we are at that time teachers. Teachers are not only bound to schools, colleges and universities only. We all are sometimes teachers. In our daily life, we all used to teach someone, even a single small things we used to teach to our children or to our sister or to our siblings. When at that time we are teaching them. Let's learn what are the basic qualities of a teacher. He should love and appreciates the profession. If he is teaching you, he must love his profession. He must not be forcefully doing that. It's not a force, or he must not be pressurized. He should love and appreciate his profession. Only then he will be able to teach you in the best manner. He must prefer the welfare and progress of the students. According to him, the priority of his work should be the welfare and the progress of his concerned students. Nothing else should be his priority. His priority should be only the welfare and the progress and the development of his students. He must bring some enhancements in the growth and in the development of the students. He should keep his students' interest in the first place. This is again referring to somehow the same meaning, that he should be concerned about his students' interest, and he should keep his students' interest in the first place. He should have an awe and respect for human beings he deals with. Whenever a teacher is put in the situation to deal with the students' parents or students or any other person, he should be respectful, and he should be respecting the concepts or the opinions of the person in front of him. Only then his students will be able to learn that if our teacher is respectful, if our teacher is able to respect others' opinions, we should also be respecting others' opinion. A teacher should be teachable. He must have a thirst for knowledge. thirst of knowledge or thirst for a knowledge is a must for a teacher. He should be striving to have knowledge at every stage of his life. He shouldn't only strive to know what is true, good and beautiful, but also seeks to incorporate these in the life. He should not only be teaching or reading that what is true, good and beautiful, but he also should emphasize all those true and good and beautiful things in his personal life also, to show the example, to show the practical example to the students. Sir Isaac Newton was the first best example of teacher in the world and in the history. Let's read out his introduction. He was a famous teacher, mathematician and physicist who established the theory of gravity. He was the one who established the theory of gravity. He applied his theories of the law of motion and gravity to explain the motion of the sun and planets. He was the first to discover that white light is made up of a spectrum of colors. The second best example in the world is Pythagoras. He was a philosopher, mathematician and teacher whose theories are still taught in schools today. Known for his Pythagoras theorem of right-angled triangles, he is known as the father of numbers and also invented the relationship between maths and music. 5th October is the World's Teachers' Day. It is a must to give respect and honor to these beautiful souls. Various events are arranged in many countries around the world on or around 5th October. These include celebrations to honor teachers in general or those who have made a special contribution to a particular community. The day may also be marked by conferences emphasizing the importance of teachers and learning, extra training sessions for the teachers, recruitment drives for the teaching profession among university students or other suitably qualified professionals, and events to increase the profile of teachers and the role they play. The art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. This is a very beautiful quote, a very deep meaning quote, that when someone is teaching, he is basically assisting discovery, because the students, we never know, our students will sometime in future our students will become successful and they will be inventing something, they will be a famous personality and all that. They will be discovering or inventing new things in the world, or they will be beneficial for the whole world. So basically the teachers behind that person is the assisting the discovery, because our students can discover in the future, they can make big discoveries in the world. So the teachers are basically the assistants of that discovery. Okay, so we have completed the profession teaching. I hope I was able to describe or to concise the qualities or the deep message of the profession teaching. Gather your queries, read out the chapter on page number 7. Then gather your queries. If you find anything difficult, if you find anything miserable, I am there to solve that. We will have Google meetings also regarding this video, so we will be discussing all the queries in that video. Till then, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.